Hello everybody, and welcome to the Williams car launch. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'm Bradley from Race Beacon here. And it's not too long until we get our 6th car out of 10. So it's great to see so many of you heading around in the chat. Everything's all set up. It's great to see so many of you here. How are you all doing? Linley in the chat as well. We've got, let me zoom in on this. We've got so much going on here. It didn't like that, did it? There we go. The YouTube bar didn't like that one bit. Here we go. Right, brilliant. All sorted. So, how is everyone doing? We've got Hayes, we've got from Matthew, we've got Timothy, we've got Aman, we've got Captain Bastain, we've got Frank Aditya, Cheyenne, Desislava, and Gaming Warrior, APC as well. Albon, he's I assume a fan of Albon, I think. But yes, hello everyone, and welcome to the Williams car launch. Watchalong. Not long to go now until we get sight of that Williams car. And it has been leaked already, but I have tried my best not to look at it. So there you go. But hello everyone, hope you're all having a brilliant day. So, hello Alex, how are you doing? And also we're back in the main streaming place, basically my uni. So it's great to be back here. And yeah, great to go for another stream. So here we go. It's not too long now at all until we get to see this car. So yeah. How is everyone doing? Hello from Holland. So yeah, hello my Nikon photographs. How are you doing? Forza Loma from Mattia. Frank saying new Williams on Race Express. Forgets me. Oh, hello straight. Yeah, sorry, I only read from below the top. Yeah, sorry about that. Never forget you. Never forget you. But yeah, hello everyone. It's been sorry for missing the AlphaTauri launch yesterday. Basically, the problem was I literally couldn't be here, so yeah, unfortunately we did miss out on that one. Hey, hello Jordan, how are you doing? No Sedge, we've got guys, did the Alfa Romeo get leaked? Yes, it did, and since it's not the official livery, I'm going to show you that right now. So, this is what we've got from the Alfa Romeo. So this was at, where was it? Was it Fiorano, I think? Yeah, it was at Fiorano. So yeah, there we go, we have the Alfa Romeo with a camo livery out on tracks. There's another 2022 car. Again, we can see that slightly higher front wing. People were saying the air intakes on the side pods look massive. That is, I think, what they've done a similar design with the... where was it? With the... It was on the Red Bull, but I think it's a bit... There was a couple of designs with this that came out where they've made it... I think it was Aston Martin had it, actually. If I can find Aston Martin, Abby... No, that's not useful, is it? I think I must have clicked off. Okay, well, I'll find that enough. But yeah, Aston Martin have done a similar thing, where that's not actually the air intake, but it is blacked out, like it... So it looks like it is. I've seen a couple of people talking about that now. The only car with side pods, as I was expecting, I watched AlphaTauri in class. Yeah, so did I as well. That's the issue that I had. I was at uni, so... had a lecture to go to. New season, new Williams. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Aston Martin did. Yeah, it was Aston Martin, yeah. This page was meant to have Aston Martin on it, but apparently not anymore. That's gone. Right. The Alfa Romeo, awful. Yeah, that's not a good look. Some people are saying, like, oh, I wish I'd used this all season, but I'm not a big fan of that. I am happy that this isn't going to be the final one. They're releasing their final livery. So I think this is what they're coming to Barcelona pre-season testing with, actually, because they're then doing a livery reveal after the pre-season test in Barcelona, which is odd. Definitely odd, but yeah, a little bit fun as well. We're going to get to see a little bit of a different design from Alfa Romeo, because this is a leaked livery so far. So if anyone just joining, this is not the Williams, this is a leaked Alfa Romeo livery at Fiorano today. Right, what we've got going on in the chat as well. So I had a quick little topic before that reveal. So with Horner and Wolf going to the meeting, why does Horner have to go, especially since it's the FIA defending themselves and not Red Bull? Yeah, no, that's a good question. I'm fairly sure... What the meeting yesterday was more of a just general meeting, wasn't it? With the heads of the sport, I believe. Rather than anything like that. Have you seen the new car yet? It got leaked. It's dark blue. Yeah, no, I have seen it. I have seen it. It's it looks alright. There's some different colours on there as well, which I don't want to spoil because some people wouldn't have seen it. So, you know, we'll get the full effect when all of this is live. Williams' suit looks good. Yeah, the suits did look really good. I did see that. There we go. Williams leaked lot. Yeah, I like I say, I know it's been leaked, but yeah. No official renders, and it's not the greatest lighting in the world with the leaks. So, who do I think will win in 2022? That's a pretty good question, isn't it? Yeah, the Williams has been leaked, yeah, but I'm avoiding looking at it too much. But yeah. So right, who do I think will win in 2022? Well, like I've said for the last few weeks, I think if a team is going to dominate this year, it's most likely to be Mercedes. But if I say who's going to be up there, I'm hoping, if no one's dominating, it's going to be Mercedes, definitely Ferrari, Red Bull, hopefully McLaren, hopefully Alpine, and maybe Aston Martin. If that car's anywhere near as quick as how good it looks, that thing should be rapid. But I still think Aston Martin might need a year or two more, really, for all of that extra funding to sort of seep through into performance. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Hopefully for them, it's going to be fine, but I do think it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But here we go. Like I say, still not too long at all. It's FIA show car. It does look like it, doesn't it? The the Williams livery even. Yeah, the Williams leak. Yeah. Well, what do you think about the new generation cars? So actually, I have a video that I'm working on at the moment, mostly featuring on about why these front wings are so high. That hopefully should come out in the next day or so. So subscribe to the channel if you... Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on a new video for that at the moment, just finishing editing and should hopefully be up. Actually, could be up today if I get it done quickly. And it's just basically discussing the regulation changes and why the floor is so important this year. And the floor is so important this year because what the FIA are trying to do is with the wings, with both of the wings, the front wing and the rear wing, they're trying to redirect the dirty air upwards, which means when the floor is the most vital part of the aerodynamics, you've then got, because that dirty air is going up, yeah, you're losing a little bit downforce on the wings, but it doesn't matter as much because the power is moving towards the floor this year. So theoretically, according to the simulations, this should work really well. Whether or not it does in practice is always a different question. I'm hoping it will. I'm looking forward to it. The cars look really good. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one, that we are going to get basically better racing, because these cars are just designed in a way that should ensure better racing. And I think until we see, even in Barcelona, some of the cars following each other, the teams won't actually know how effective this is going to be. It should have some impact, and I think the cars do look better than last year, so it's already a big step up. But if there's a real improvement in the racing product, it could be massive for the sport as well. So, yeah. Good times ahead, good times ahead. Yo, Beacon, hello, George. Hello, George. Congratulations to George as well on his reaching 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. I miss Kimmy. Yeah, I miss Kimmy as well. I watched the behind-the-scenes access thing for Abu Dhabi that F1 put out. I think it's on F1 TV. That was lovely. I loved that. I absolutely loved it. It's leaked out. Yeah. No, we do. Yeah, I know it is leaked, but we're sort of avoiding it. So it starts at 1 o'clock. So we're only about 14 minutes now away from whatever Williams are going to post to start. So that'll be interesting as well. Then we'll look at the photos. I'm going to try to avoid a copyright claim because that keeps happening and it's annoying me quite a lot. So if I'm talking over the actual moments the car's appearing, firstly, no one else is talking anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But also, trying really hard not to get copyright striked. Or actually claimed, so it's not strike, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's a great livery and that new sponsor. So we've got Me Too. What's crazy is that even after the reveals, the main developments are under the cars literally, and we might never get to see them. No, exactly. The thing is, it's tricky this year because we can see new things on the front wing and go, wow, that looks like a massive upgrade. But it doesn't have anywhere near the importance that it would have in previous years. All of the outside of the car is pretty heavily restrained by the FIA because they're just trying to ensure that that airflow is all going upwards. That's their main goal here. So all of the, all the interesting stuff where all the upgrades are going to be happening are happening on the floor. And as I say in the video that hopefully will be out in a day or two, like I said, it's going to improve the racing product. So the floor is where it's really important now, and the teams have been hiding their floor so much already. We've seen. So yeah, it's fun. They should have taken De Vries or Hulkenberg in Williams. Albon is trash. I think that's a bit harsh on Albon. Although Yeah. Although the issue is, it's a make or break season for Albon. He really does need to perform, otherwise it very much could be the end of his Formula One career. So Albon, he needs to hit the ground running this year. It's going to be really important. Latifi as well. I mean, his race pace seems okay relative to George, but he really does need to sort out some of his qualifying pace. It just doesn't seem quite as strong. But yeah, fun one. What have we got? They should have taken. Oh yeah, literally. He was good when he replaced Gasly. Yeah, he was for a bit, and I think that's the thing. We've seen glimpses from Albon that he can be a really good F1 driver, but when he was at Red Bull, it just didn't work at all. A bit like what we've seen of every driver to go up against Max at Red Bull. So I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I do feel sorry for him a bit, but this is his make or break year. He has to beat Latifi. If he doesn't beat Latifi, he can write off his career probably. So yeah. There you go. What have we got? Do you think Massey will still be director of racing? Yes, it's really difficult, that one. And I can't be sure, to be honest. Albon got unlucky a lot too. He did, yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of bad luck as well. Thinking Austria collision with Hamilton, and yeah, he didn't have the best of luck. Like Elon Musk should be signed to Mercedes. Did you see the Alfa is a double push rod? Oh, is it? Actually, I haven't seen. I saw the leaked image of it, but it's quite hard to. I mean, you can see one push rod there. I don't know if there's any other photos of it. You can see one push rod just peeking through there. But it's interesting that they've gone for push rod. Again, there's a debate between push rod and pull rod. Not a massive difference between the two. So, if you don't understand what it means, it doesn't matter too much. Basically, push rod is when it's coming from the lower end of the tyre upwards into the sidewall of the chassis. And then pull rod is when it's up from the tyre down towards the chassis. There were some talk that maybe pull rod could cause some understeer, but I don't think that's going to be as much of an issue on this generation of cars. So yeah, that's a fun one to look at though, just see which different route teams go down. We've seen such different measures taken by some teams so far. If we take a look at the Aston Martin from above compared to the Haas from above, it's such a massive difference between the two. Well, even from the McLaren from above as well. Look how different the Aston Martin. So the Aston Martin and McLaren look fairly similar. The Aston Martin have a bit of a tightly packaged aero package on the engine compared to the McLaren, but the Haas, I mean, it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd with the Haas. We'll have to wait and see how that all works. They've been working on this car for a long time, so let's see if they've found something very interesting. I probably haven't, but there we go. Right. Where to watch the launch, guys? You can find it on the Williams website. I believe if you sign up, you can get it on the website. But yeah, I'm going to be showing everything here anyway. So only Dan could fight the bull. Make you sound like Mark Goldbridge. I don't know if that's good or not. Massey got fired like a few weeks ago, lol. Don't think he did. He's still, he's still around by the looks of it. Or at least what's coming from the press releases and what all the higher ups of the FIA are saying. He's still very much there at the moment, I believe. But his position very much could be 50-50. And yeah, someone asked that a minute ago. I don't know. A few weeks ago, I was pretty confident that Massey would be staying in his post, but there's been some more sort of rumblings coming from the FIA, and the longer it goes on, the less certain I am. And equally, they're hardly going to do an announcement coming out and saying, "Oh, Michael Massey's staying," because you'd assume he's staying. That's the whole thing. But I think they're going to announce some form of restructure, so that will be interesting. What form it takes, and whether they're just taking some of the roles away from Massey and spreading it out to more people. Because Charlie Whiting took on so many different roles as one person, and by the looks of it, Michael Massey just can't quite compete with it. So yeah. 9 minutes to go. Yeah, absolutely not too long at all now. So, sorry, push rod front and rear. Oh, right. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I was expecting 2 popping up. I'm like, well, that's definitely odd. That's definitely weird. But yeah, I see what you mean. Williams Colgate livery incoming. Dark blue with red instead of more blue. Not gonna lie, McLaren released their car in Roblox. Absolute meme lords. Yeah, that was quite cool. Looks like a pair. I know it looked like a pair, it's not crazy. Everyone just pretend that the internet is down, this is the only source to watch it. Yeah, exactly, That's the best way to do it. You can't watch anywhere else. It's only here. We have exclusive rights, definitely. Yeah, only 9 minutes. They should keep Massey, just not for the last race. Yeah, I saw someone say that as well. That was quite funny. So yeah, they're going to keep Massey, just not for the end of the season. I think he'll stay. I think he'll still be in the FIA, but not as race director. Yeah, that's fair. I still think he might keep some of the race director roles, but they could even have someone else be the new face of it, which would be quite interesting, and that could be part of their restructure. So he still keeps most of his roles, but so there's a new race director. Yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with that. There's another angle for the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Williams, any information on Abu Dhabi findings? No, not as far as I'm aware, Shyam. It's not a lot floating around at the moment. We've just got to wait and see. I know a lot of people are saying on Twitter, oh, the FIA are refusing to release it and stuff. No, it's part of their timetable. They're going to be releasing all of their findings on free practice 1, basically, at Bahrain in a few weeks' time. So, yeah, it's a waiting game. Honestly, we've got another month or so to go until we even need to properly think about that. But yeah. Alfa Romeo looking stealthy. Yeah, I know. I can't actually see a car in this picture with the camera. Yeah, like there's no car. That was a great joke. What have we got as well? I come from Switzerland. I think Ferrari is the strongest team in 2022. You know what, Annika? I agree with you. I genuinely do. I think Ferrari are going to be absolutely up there this year. They're going to win races. Mark my word. Mark my word. And if that backfires, oh well, I don't support Ferrari. I don't care. But I think they are going to. I really do. I think Massey will still be race director. Oh yeah, I literally read that. Oh yeah, but he'll have others helping him. Yeah. I do. I think that's the most likely outcome. Or they'll slightly reshuffle the roles a bit to have a new frontman. But look, fundamentally, it's not going to change a lot. They're probably going to change regulations over race director, really. To make it a bit clearer. A bit like what they've done with what happened at Spa last year. Oh, it's 2022. I don't like that. They've changed the rules, so now there has to be 2 laps unaffected by the safety car for points to count in a race. So, you know, they're retroactively going back and they're changing the rules, which is good. Because, you know, right at the end of Spa, we're saying this can't happen again. You can't do that. And they've listened and they've solved it. Hopefully, they do something similar by making it a rule that either all of the lapped cars go or none of the lapped cars go. Because that's the biggest debate here. It's all or none. Well, as well as the timing of when the safety car comes in. But that was pretty clear to me anyway. It just seemed like there was a rule that was overriding that option, which is where a lot of the controversy came about, because it gave Massey the power to override that rule. So it's all within the rules. They're just pretty bad rules, I think. So they'll probably need to give those a bit of a change. Ferrari used to be the best team. Yeah, the thing is, Ferrari, you can't just think they've had a bad couple of years, they're going to be bad forever. They have always been consistently, throughout the history of the sport, right at the top end. They're not just going to magically become bad for like 2 decades. It's, you know, they always end up floating back to the top, and I think they're going to be there again, because they didn't do a lot of work last year on the car. Engine side, absolutely, and that stuff all carries over. So I think, new car, they've put a lot of development into it, as well as a really quick engine. They should be rapid. They really should be. New place. Yeah, no, well, this is actually the place I'm meant to be. Unfortunately, I had to do basically all of the Livery launch streams at my home, rather than my accommodation where I actually live. So, yeah, this isn't a new place. This is the main place. A bit more of a setup. But, yeah, first time I'm here, I appreciate for everyone who's been watching these car launches. So, yeah. Do I like the McLaren livery? I do like the McLaren livery. I think, though, out of the 4 they released, the F1 car was probably the worst one. But I still like all of them, so yeah. They could have done it a bit better. I think they should have tried to differentiate the cars a little bit more rather than keeping them all under the same sort of, like, exact look. I get what they're trying to do, but I think it would have... You know, these cars look different. You can't just put the same package on all of them. It just doesn't work quite as well for me, but oh well. What do I think about Guan Yu Zhou? Yeah, he's an interesting one because he lost to Mazepin in F2 2 years ago. So, I don't know, but then equally he was okay this year. But he's just bringing so much money into the team. I think Alfa Romeo might be trying to take the hit because they've said now, with the money that Guan Yu's bringing in and all of his sponsors, they can run right at the upper end of the budget cap, which is completely like unheard of for them. Like, that would not be a possibility without Guan Yu. So maybe what they're thinking is if we can give Bottas a strong midfield car, he's going to pick up more points, even though he may be the only driver scoring the points, than having, let's say, Kimi and Giovinazzi again, who, you know, then they don't have as much funding and they're both, you know, both competitive drivers, but they're not going to score many points. So I think that's their thinking there. And it's good thinking. It is good thinking. I assume that's what they're going for. And of course, they're going to hope that Guan Yu can put in some good performances and get good points. Like, yeah, they're not writing him off at all. Is that a Christmas tree in the back? It genuinely is a Christmas tree in the back. Right, so this room is not the most entertaining room in the world. It's quite bland because I can't put too much onto the walls because I'm scared it's going to like peel when I try to take it all off. Yeah, the best decoration we currently have in the room is a Christmas tree. I've taken most of the baubles off, so it's fine. It's just a tree now. Don't question it, guys. Don't question it. What's reported to Guan Yu? What's your driving style? Right, here we go. We're only 2 minutes away here, so I don't know how this is going to work because it's all on their website. Ah, okay, this is how it's going to work. Right. Okay, so it's a premiere. Okay, so they're doing a premiere. That's cool. I'm going to try to keep it smaller screen this time because I'm going to show full images anyway afterwards because basically I just don't want to get copyright striked. That's my thinking here. Because it's not fun. You don't want to be copyright striked. Or claimed even. Not strike. Right, what are we seeing? I've no hope in Albon doing finishing P16 or higher. Yeah, potentially over the course of the year. It really does depend what this Williams package can bring. He should beat Latifi, you'd think. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough year, I think, for Williams, unless they can put in a pretty decent car now. Right, watch it. I'm assuming McLaren didn't copyright strike you because of the merch. No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, because of the merch. Yeah. No, it's FOM doing it all. It's because if you have part of the clip with the actual like car launch in it, even if it's a 1.5 hour stream, 20 seconds of the car launch, the actual like launch itself when they're unveiling it, done. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it a bit smaller. I hope that works. I mean, hopefully. I'm not really fussed anyway because pre-season testing shouldn't get striked, and I'm hoping we're gonna bring in enough viewers through pre-season testing for that all to work. So. Actually, interestingly as well, the Williams car is also running on track at Silverstone today. So if you head over to Twitter, actually, if you follow me on Twitter at RaceBeaconYT, you can see it in the bottom right. I will make sure to retweet if I see any footage of the Williams, any photos of the Williams on track. It's very wet in the UK today. Very, very wet. So it's going to be, quite a damp Silverstone they're driving around. So they've got to try to keep it pointing the right way. That'll be the first real test of the season, I think. Right, 1 minute, guys. Not too long at all. Vettel, 5-time champion. That's a bold call, but if that Aston Martin, like I say, if that is anywhere near as quick, as good as it looks, then it's going to be one of the best cars of all time, because that thing looks amazing. I got notification 24 hours later, so, right, that's not good. Not useful. Right, here we go. So, Williams, here, I'm going to get the audio, because they don't tag that, so that's fine. Our journey continues. Here we go. So we've got we've got the Williams out. Our strengths and hopefully the audio levels are alright. Hi, hello everyone. Hello Simon. How are you doing? We've got Nicholas here. A bit of Alex as well. Let's go. Today, yeah, absolutely. We keep our minds open to new possibilities. Today we are passionately in pursuit of brilliance. Today we are ready. And tomorrow... I forgot that it's not George, yeah. I was nearly doing the graphics for the thumbnail earlier. I went, let's bring in George. Oh, wait. Here we go. So this is quite cool. I like this. I'm here with Williams Racing for the reveal of the brand new livery for the 2022 season. And I've got to tell you, as a Formula One fan... I forgot about Albon, yeah. Very excited. Now, we head into the new Formula One season after one of the most nail-biting championships in recent years, and with the excitement of an expanding calendar to 23 races, including a hotly anticipated new event in Miami. And with 2022 comes new cars and new... For McLaren teams, you've got McLaren Shadow, you've got the Extreme E team, you've got the IndyCar team, and then the F1 team. Just in time, yeah, absolutely, Morgan. Right on.
Jos Capito. You asked how you doing.
Where do I watch? It can be seen on the Williams F1 website. I think they might be doing something on their YouTube as well, but they added it really late. Not great playing there.
You must be feeling very excited.
I can turn the volume up a bit.
Yeah, it was a great season for us, especially the step from 20 to 21 was really great. And these results, the points and the podium, gave a boost to the entire team.
Not the anticipated Miami Grand Prix.
Guys who are on the racetrack, but also to everybody in the factory. That's the designers, the engineers. To
Livery got leaked. Yeah, it has been leaked. I've just chose not to show it because some people don't want to see it.
Will show up in the performance of the FW44 this year.
Yeah, me too, man. I wanted to ask you about these new regulations. A lot of talk about them. Every time you open the back of the newspaper, they're talking about these new regulations, say it's going to be closer racing than ever. Do you think that is the case?
Hope so.
The regulations are really new. So the whole aerodynamic concept of the car is very, very different. And it should allow the cars to drive closer to each other because the so-called dirty air behind the car should be much less. And we will see if that really happens. And the theory is one thing, and the reality has to prove that the theory is right, but we'll see.
Yeah. The theory is sound. Hopefully the cars do work the way they're expected.
You learn all the time. I think it's more than 40 years now that Williams is in Formula One, so all the experience over the
red accents,
years,
we're expecting some red on it, some red on it.
And we have a great talent within the team, and we'll see what they could have done.
All right, we'll have to wait and see on that. Now, we've heard from the boss, but I think we need to hear from some drivers. This season, we see the return of a certain Nutella-loving Canadian point scorer and a new driver in the form of an F1 podium sitter and DTM race winner. Let's take a look.
Bring on the Nutella merchant. Let's go. And the man who got beaten by half the grid in DTM. It's a great lineup. Hope performance going to be better. Yeah, hopefully for Williams. They have a soft spot, absolutely, in F1 for me. So hopefully they do have a much better car this year. Fingers crossed, absolutely.
And here they are, Nicky Latifi and Alex Albon. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Hey, birthday present. Is it your birthday, YouTube chat?
That's
well, happy birthday if it is.
Stuck into it with the boys. Talk me through your decision to have these guys representing you this year.
Nicky has to be in the team because we both
Morgan, yeah, you've Williams lineup isn't great, is it? It's not not the best lineup we've seen.
And he deserved the place for the third year, definitely. And yeah, he showed really great performance, especially to end of last year when he really got into the rhythm and was very close to George. So we expect quite a lot from Nicky for this year. And look, Alex is, see, he has podiums on his belt.
They got the GOAT Latifi.
And I think from his character and from his fighting attitude, he perfectly fits the team.
Okay, great. Nicky, how does it feel to be back?
Yeah,
Nutella livery, yes. How was Nutella not sponsored this year? Disgraceful.
And use the experience I have from the first 2 years I have with them, and you know, especially going into a new year, new regulations, new cars, you know, a fresh start for everybody. And I think, you know, having that experience within the team is going to be, you know, it's going to be really helpful and be crucial to kind of help push everyone.
Williams' life is just two sweet guys. Yeah, absolutely, it is. They're just two really nice guys who probably won't win a lot.
It was very busy.
They're nice though, they're nice. I feel bad bullying them, but they're not.
I mean, downtime, I guess, is you know, after Abu Dhabi, kind of shooting off for the holidays.
Who do you think's better, Latifi or Albon? Well, I'd say Albon, but this season will prove it.
And then, you know, very soon after that, it's kind of straight back into the preseason training.
Priority in the team, I think, would be Albon.
The simulator preparations.
Yeah, I think Albon would be the main hope.
I did go do some ice driving as well in Finland, which was quite fun. So yeah, it's just kind of a bit of everything really, and yeah, just waiting for the first time to get to drive the real car now.
Yeah, I bet. Alex,
yeah, they won't have long to wait. We've just joined as well. Like I said, they will be driving the Williams at Silverstone today in the rain. So that'll be fun to see. There'll definitely be some leaks of that. So like I say, follow me on Twitter at RaceBeaconWhitey. I'll retweet it, or you know, you can just look around Twitter and find it yourself. Either works.
That year out was actually a way to see things from a different perspective, see how the team
what's the score on the car polls? I can show it actually. Let me and it doesn't turn off the stream either, so I'll show that quickly.
Hopefully, you know, can use that experience as well from last year.
Sorry about that, Alex. I'm bullying you. I'll bring you up.
Williams, you know, it's exciting to be part of this new journey, and I'm
okay, well there's scores. I'll quickly sort that out so you can still see it while I sort it.
Absolutely. And now we're going to reveal the car in a moment. You guys have seen it already. In one word, can you describe it for me?
Let's say it's a real beauty.
Yeah.
Hopefully it is.
And
Hopefully
if
it
it's
is.
as
words, but yeah.
and if it's as fast as it looks, then we'll be very, very good.
Okay. How about you?
Okay, there we go. I've got it
One
working.
word to describe. Fresh. Fresh.
Okay, there we go. So there's the car scores on the left. We're running our championship on this car scores 1-4. Once this is revealed, we start up the poll. In fact, I'm going to end this poll now just so we're ready with it. So majority of you thinking they're going to be 7th to 8th, 48%. So slight improvement on the last few years, absolutely. Right, here we go. So this is the launch then. Here we go. Same uniforms. Yeah, it does look the same, doesn't it? No yellow. Aston and McLaren are using the Mercedes engines. Ooh. Oh, hello. I like that. Oh, that's not too shabby, is it? Oh, wow. Yeah. I like that. It reminds me of the Toro Rosso. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? It does. It really does. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I like that.
Wow, what a beauty. Jos,
All
can
right.
you talk us through the new design?
Yeah, the design really reflects on the.
That's cool. I like that. What does everyone think of that? Let's get this rating up. Let's get this rating up. So, rate the livery 1 to 4. It's going to be a poll. So, I'm going to quickly get that up.
And also the little touch of red.
Okay, and what are these flashes of red? What's that all about?
That's a British.
Okay.
So the
Br-
red is their
British red.
real
Yeah, go
British
for it.
team,
Yeah,
a
sure.
proud British team, and that's why we have a hint of red on the car.
And I noticed there's a new logo down
Right,
the
there you
side.
go.
Yeah, it's the Duracell.
Poll is out.
And we are very proud that we could partner up with Duracell. And it's a perfect synergy of the brands for performance and technology. And this really got the brands together. And we're really looking forward to that.
It's a Toro Rosso. It does look a little bit like it, doesn't it? It really does. But there we go. The poll is now out. So get voting. 1 being bad, 4 being great. Whichever one you think in between as well.
Fresh, like I said. I mean, the blue has been synonymous.
It is. It's very Toro Rosso-esque, isn't it? It does look like the old Toro Rosso car.
Yeah, the new flashes of red.
But I like it. I like it as well.
I think it was great in person, and I think it's going to look even better on that camera.
Alex?
Yeah, as these guys said, it's clean. It is blue.
A little bit more white for contrast. Yeah, it could do some white. I was hoping they'd go a little bit back to the last few years when they had more white on the car, but apparently not. I like this though. It's pretty good. I'm a fan.
Good job.
Strong 4. Oh, a lot of 4s. Everyone liking this one. Riley Williams has Merc badge and not Aston McLaren. So I think Williams actually have a bit more of a partnership with Mercedes compared to Aston Martin and McLaren, who are more just customer teams. So it's basically all contractual stuff. And as far as I'm aware, that's the main reason. McLaren are purely a customer team. They're not really working with Mercedes too much in like research and things like that. So yeah, I think because they're purely customer and they're not working with them, there's no Mercedes branding anyway. And I assume same story with Aston Martin. It's a show car, yeah. Oh yeah, it was expected real car, but there will be a car out on track today. And you'd assume if it's a working car, it's going to be the chassis that they're at least bringing to Barcelona in what, 7 days now? Only 7 days. So yeah, we'll see an actual car out on track later today. So like I say, either follow me on Twitter at RaceBeaconYT, or just look around on Twitter a little bit later today for some, inevitably some pictures or videos will leak from the track.
Have good running, efficient running.
I think the white is missing there. Yeah, I'd like some white. I was a big fan of the pre-season toothpaste 2019-2020 Williams. Reminds me of Syntec from the 90s. Yeah, that's not a bad shout at all.
In Barcelona, then we'll
Aston Martin's still the sick one. Yeah, I think Aston Martin's still going to be highest. And the way this poll's going as well, it does look like Aston Martin are going to remain the highest ranked team on our little rankings.
Until we get going and actually drive the car.
For me, it's Williams, blue and white, but this is sharp. Yeah, FW44, the Lewis Hamilton signature edition.
I think a lot of drivers
Not related to F1, but what mic to use? I'm using the Razor Siren Mini.
ride for various
Whee! I'm never doing that again on stream. I know it's really bad if I go too close to it. I'm looking to improve on that as well. So if anyone knows a good mic, send a link my way.
trying to be as good as can be. 'Cause that first day is always kind of just
Alex said they'd drive it today, so they have a working car. So exactly, they have a working car somewhere. That's purely a show car. But like I say, there'll be a car on track later today. So just wait and see for that. It'll be an interesting one. It'll be an interesting one indeed. I like the Martini livery. Remind me of Group B of Rally. I really like that. I really like the Martini cars. Looks like they got a lot of money from the Red Bull because of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
sure that I'll hit the ground running. So in terms of preparation and feeling, I mean, we've done a lot of days in the simulator. We have a good idea of what
I'm fairly new here. What all parts does the team have to design?
it's going to be.
Yeah, that's a really good question. There's quite a lot of spec parts, but most of the car is designed by the teams within certain regulations. So the vast majority of the car, yes, is all designed by the teams in that way. So yeah, I mean, there's a long list of that. That is literally, you're gonna have to load up a document that's got the list of all the spec parts, and like I can't really go over that on stream. There's so many elements in this car. I hope the Mercedes blows us all away. I think it may. No one listening to them speak. I like the car, but I was hoping for Black Copper Duracell car. Yeah, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Go proper Duracell livery. Right, so that's all done. There we go. Let's take a look at some of the pictures then. If I go bring that up. Oh god, this is going to be loud, isn't it? There we go. Right. Thanks for that, guys. Brilliant. See, Williams getting out of the way well. So here's the Alfa Romeo camo livery that they might be running in Barcelona. That has been leaked as well from their track running at Fiorano a little bit earlier today. Let me get up some images of this Williams car, and I'll put it up on the screen and we can compare it to some of the others. Oh, there we go. These are some sleek photos they've got here. I mean, it's going to make it quite hard to compare, but I respect them for having some nice photos, you know? There we go. Right, so... Oh, God, this isn't great at all, is it? Alright, so they're another team that are hiding their flaw completely, basically. A bit like we saw... I'll close that tab. With the McLaren, basically just hiding its flaw from the front view. Like that. So we're seeing a similar thing there on the Williams. Very much not wanting to give any of that away at the moment. Let's take a quick look at these air intakes on the side pods. Okay, these are the biggest air intakes we've got by far. So this is just the F1 model car, surely. Yeah, this must just be on the model car. It's the same sort of... Yeah, it's the same sort of look, isn't it? So if this is just the model car, we are going to have to take a bit more of a look at the on-track running a little bit later today, I think. So there's it from above. Right, okay, so we can have a little bit of comparison. I don't know if this is... Oh, I don't know, this is quite similar to the model car. I'm not sure if this is actually it. Imagine watching F1 cringe. I know, imagine watching that rubbish sport. Come on, guys. Alpha Camo livery looks like F1 Cody's game livery. It does, doesn't it? I'll be honest, I expected more black. Yeah, I'm quite happy that they're not a team that's gone for just directly black all down here. They've given a bit of colour lower down, but yeah, I'm going to want some better pictures than this, to be honest. Yeah, we'd definitely like some more here. Hopefully they do release a few more, because I do want to take a bit of a closer look at this just to really see what's going on. Haas air intake is still a big mystery. Yeah, I still have no idea what is going on with the air intake on this Haas. That engine is gonna fry. Unless Ferrari have come out with something like a magical self-cooling engine, that is not gonna be enough. So Yeah, I don't think we could take too much from the Haas or the Red Bull. Look, at the end of the day, we can't overanalyze these cars too much anyway, because everything that arrives, even in Barcelona, and then in the second test in Bahrain, and then for round 1 in Bahrain, is going to look so different between all of them. So, yeah, we can't really compare it properly. But, yeah. These look like wallpapers. They really do, don't they? And they're not bad wallpapers. I quite like it. They should sell these as proper wallpapers, because that is quite, like, a genuine, not a phone wallpaper, genuine wallpaper, because that's quite cool. Or at least a poster, even. Because, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, for me, this is mostly just a spec car. It's not too different. You've got the rear wing like we've seen on the spec car, so I don't really want to analyse this one too much. That took 1 year to make it. Must have done on purpose. The Haas aero takes them. Yeah, it is. Toro Rosso from Wish. It is, isn't it? It is. Someone not liking 2022 cars. I love these 22 cars. They look really good. Put the 2021 season on stake. The Haas aero takes the mystery. Needs a big Williams down. So yeah, it does, doesn't it? Just have like a big, sideways big white Williams or something like that. Because you've got Duracell at the front, have big white Williams. Have they even got the driver number on there? They haven't even got the driver numbers. We can't even look at that yet. So this is all just, yeah, we can't read too much into any of this. We're gonna have to wait and see the cars on track later today. I think that's gonna be the big bit where you're gonna see anything that's important. So I know, a bit annoying on that sense, because I'd quite like to, just start analysing these cars, getting a proper look at it, because the only one we really have so far is, this on track, being the Alfa Romeo, and then also we did have the Aston Martin on track as well. If I head over here, take a look at this again. We did get some pictures of it on track, so there you go. These are the only cars. These look so good. I'm so excited to sort of overanalyze these cars when they're all actually out on track and give it a proper go. But yeah, the red accents could have been a little stronger. Yeah, that don't really stand out enough for me either. It's a bit, I mean, I don't know, because it's quite a dark filter they've applied to all of this as well, so it's quite hard to tell too much. But yeah, like I say, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait. All of it's gonna change anyway. Well, I'm late today, but glad to see another team taking a step towards individuality with the colours and design. Yeah, no other team's going to look like this, and it works, isn't it? We're not just got another, dark blue car. There's a bit more to it. This is an improvement on last year for me. I do prefer this. So I guess that works. It's a step up. Still not a massive fan of it. I like it. It's nice. But the red could have been a bit stronger. I'd have liked a bit more red and a little bit of white on there as well. But apart from that, it's pretty strong. Can I rate it? Out of 10, I'd give it a 10 being best livery ever, 1 being the worst livery ever. I'd give it a solid 5 or so. It's decent. It's not bad at all. Maybe a 6. I'll push it up to a 6. It's not bad. It's definitely, I'd say, it's better than the Haas for sure. Yeah, I'll probably only go as far as the Haas at the moment, because I did quite like all the others we've seen. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Swap the logo placements of Duracell and the Endorphins, or whatever it's called, and stretch the Duracell. Oh yeah, there, yeah. I see. Yeah, Duracell looks so much better. Make it bigger, It's not often we complain about the sponsors not being big enough, but I think in this sense, when you've just got white on the side, use that side pod, use it to your advantage. But yeah. Overall, still a fan of it. Not too bad at all. Pretty good showing. It's cool, but it isn't really special. Yeah, that's my sort of thing on it. It's like, it's alright, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not it's not this. Oh, lovely car. But yeah, there we go. We'll probably only keep going for a little bit longer, because we've got another 2 streams coming up in the next 3 days anyway, so you'll be seeing much more of me again. That's the 6th car out of the way. Heck, just write Williams on the side pod. Yeah. This is F1 My Team car. It does look a little bit like it, doesn't it? It's I don't know. I still like it. Like, it's not a right car, but it could be a bit better. Also, if you made a team standings prediction for this season, I did do one before pre-season testing. I think it was Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Alpine. That was the top 5 or 6. I can't remember what was after that. I think Haas was last. Williams, Alfa Romeo, Haas, I think was my bottom 3 as well. But I'm going to update that. I'm going to come out with an actual video after the pre-season test, because we're going to do... If anyone who doesn't know, we're going to be doing some streaming of pre-season testing as well from what little stuff we're going to get from the track. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, overall, I don't think there's a lot more we can really say here. You know, it's a fairly generic launch, and yeah, you know, I respect them for keeping it nice and short. I don't need to do half-hour filler. So yeah. Do you have the other stream scheduled yet, or an idea of the timings? No, I'm going to go through and do that basically after stream ends, was the plan. So yeah, we'll get on that absolutely. Aston can't be beat, I think. Let's see though. Yeah, that Aston Martin. I mean, look at how high out of 4. The rating of the Aston Martin at 3.45. That is going to be so hard to beat as well. I mean, even 2.99 of the AlphaTauri is pretty strong. 2.86 for McLaren, again, fairly good. 2.82 for Red Bull. Went back in my stream and found that. Probably underperforming a bit, but I think that's more because they haven't changed livery too much. I think that's the only reason that might be a little bit lower than the others. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, there will be... Yeah, I will schedule the upcoming streams. So if you subscribe, you'll get notifications of all the upcoming streams. Look at me plugging it like a professional. Heck, just right, Williams outside. Also, if you made him... Yeah, okay, I've read that one. Aston can't be B. Do you have the other stream scheduled? What are the launches coming up? There you go. So you can see on the left-hand side, in 2 days' time, we have the Ferrari. Day after that, we have the Mercedes, and then 3 days later, on the 21st of February, we're going to be getting that Alpine with a hint of pink, which I'm really excited to see, because that could be a special livery, or at least look brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to that one, absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to go live for the Daytona 500 this weekend? You know what? That's not a bad shot. No, I don't know. I don't think I know enough about... NASCAR. So I always watch a Daytona 500, but I barely watch much other races in NASCAR. We could do a Daytona 500 stream if I'm free, you know, if I haven't got anything else to do, we could do it. I don't know how much it's going to be requested though. We should do a 24-hour Le Mans stream. That's a good idea. I like that. We'll give that a go. That's alright if you don't know. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think that about does this today. I just hope Alpine comes out with a hot pink car again. I miss that Racing Point, lol. Yeah. I know, I think it's going to be a mixture, but they have one of the best graphic designers for F1 cars in the world, basically. You know, you see some of his work on Twitter. I think is it Tim Holmes that's doing it? It's either the Paul guy, I forgot his surname, or Tim Holmes. It's one of the two. But yeah, very, very good graphic designers. Though that car should look great. I'm really excited for the Alpine. Probably the one I'm looking forward to most now, apart from... Actually, no, we're in for some brilliant launches now, because we've got the Williams, which is quite different in itself. Then we've got the Mercedes, which is going back to silver. We've got the Ferrari, which is going to have some black on it, hopefully a bit of white as well. Then we've got the Alpine that's completely changing by the sounds of it, with some pink being added. And then, yeah, the Alfa Romeo is going to be a complete mystery from what we've seen at the moment. All the cars released so far look very different. That speaks to how much leeway they have with the design. Yeah, there's a fair amount. It's just sort of the wings that are quite heavily restricted and the general shape of the car. But, you know, apart from that, the teams have free reign and they've come up with some really interesting stuff so far. Can't wait for Ferrari and Alpine. No, I'm really looking forward to those. Feel like Mercedes is doing an all-black... No, Mercedes is going back to silver. That's all confirmed. They're going back to the silver now. So, yeah, really excited for that one. But, yeah. No, I think that about does us today, because, like I say, we've got a lot. It's a Toro Rosso, yeah, it does look a little bit like that pancake, doesn't it? But, yeah, I think that's basically it for today. There's not a lot more we can talk about, because I'm fairly sure this is mostly just the F1 model car, with a few slight changes. But yeah, like I say, look, if you give it a follow at RaySpeakingWhitey on Twitter, I'll retweet anything I see coming out of Silverstone today because they're doing some running in the rain. It's very wet here today in England, and I'm only about an hour away from Silverstone, so I assume they're getting fairly similar weather. Did Mercedes confirm that? Yeah, we've seen. Yeah, I think there has been confirmation it's going back to silver now. Okay, though I saw Georgia. Oh, no, I think they're keeping the black suits, but I think the car's going back to silver. Which I think I prefer. I prefer it that way. Enjoying your streams. Look forward to the next upcoming launch. Thank you so much, Maria. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Even if it looked like a Toro Rosso livery, still looks good. Yeah, it does. Like I said, I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. Solid 6. Yeah, they hinted out on recent liveries showed black paint getting lesser and lesser. Yeah. But yeah, all good, all good. Like I say, guys, I'll see you all again in just 2 days. It's not too long at all until we have that Ferrari car launch on the 17th. I'll get that stream scheduled. I'll probably get the Mercedes stream scheduled as well. And then after that, just a few more days, we have the Alpine. And then what very limited coverage we can have of pre-season testing. Which I'm hoping can still go ahead. Basically, as long as there's an Autosport blog that has some form of a leaderboard or the best timings, or there's some place where we can get updates on the leaderboard, then I'll absolutely do it, and we'll be live for all of that. So, yeah, it's something that you can hop in and out of as the day goes on, probably, rather than just watching for 9 hours in a day, which might be... I mean, that might finish me off, yet alone you having to listen to it. But yeah, there we go. Could easily be Alpine being the best. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, we're all good then. We're all good. So yeah, like I say, guys, thank you so much for being great in the chat today, as ever. Can't wait to see you all again in just a matter of days. And I hope you all have a great day. And watch the new video that's going to come out in hopefully today or tomorrow. So have the notification bell on for that one, absolutely. But yeah, nothing else left to say at all. Shrey saying bye, goodbye. Yeah. Until then, goodbye.